welcome to Front Doors News. Today we're talking to Jonathan Litvack, who is the General Manager at the Westin La Paloma Resort and Spa in Tucson. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Corey. Great to be here today. Thank you for having me.
I almost said Scottsdale. I don't know why. So tell me, you have a $30 million rejuvenation that just took place. Actually, you might still be going through a little bit of it at your property here in Tucson. So tell me what exciting things our audiences can expect from this.
Absolutely, Corey. It has been a work in progress, whereas we began really at the beginning of last year. We've pushed all the way through till the summer of this year, and we're currently winding down right now. $30 million renovation, as you talked about,
it's
rejuvenation. We've gone through, every stitch and corner of the property. We've infused, capital dollars into our guest rooms, into our meeting space, and most recently into our pool. And it's really quite exciting because we always had the best pool in Tucson, and I would tell you that. And yes, I am a little bit biased, but setting that aside, when you look at what we've done with new furnishings and new pool decking, it's second to none in the area. It's really phenomenal, and we're quite excited to open it up as we get ready to launch our, summer in Arizona.
Well, so the property, I mean, there's so many things that you've added. Is the bar, is that new? The pool bar and
Sabino's bar that you're referencing, that has always been there.
Oh, see, goodness.
And I have to tell you, it's the only one with that swim up bar feature in southern Arizona, and it's really unique in and of itself. And so I'm so glad that not only has been rejuvenated, but it's also remained, so our guests can continue to swim up to the bar, poolside, and enjoy a cocktail while watching, others have fun, their children play, as the case may be. So the pool, as I said, is just one aspect. It's a significant part, particularly as we go into the summer season. But certainly, I'd be remiss to not really focus a lot on our guest rooms, because they got the most amazing rejuvenation throughout. They really just all the way through, from the restroom, the bathroom, to the heavenly beds, to all the furnishings and fixtures have all been rejuvenated, and it's really, they are just amazing condition right now. The reviews that you'll see in all levels of feedback and forums are just stellar, and we've seen great guest feedback from what we've done.
Well, it'll be great for people to that have been there before and love their experience to go back and really be even more amazed at all the changes that you've had.
We get more of that now than ever. I mean, the property was always considered majestic. I mean, it is
where it's located.
I mean, it just sits literally on the footprint and the way that it sits beneath the Catalina foothill mountain range, with Finger Rock sitting behind it, city lights of course in front of it. It's really spectacular. And so our guests have always, and when you hear about, people talk about La Paloma and the passion over 27 years, the generations of families that have visited, I think everybody long awaited this day, this moment, that it would get, a lot of hotels will get updated along the way, and they'll do, a guest room, or they'll do a meeting space, and it's piecemeal. This was so complete in its scope and so thorough in its depth that the comments have just been stellar in terms of, wow, we've long awaited, we're excited to be back. And as I say, when you walk into a guest room now, we have, radio frequency ID cards that are smart cards that tie in your air conditioning unit with your refrigerators and with your balcony door. And so we are just cutting edge now in terms of how we can dial in your guest experience. Yeah, so if we know that you like your room comfortable at 68 degrees, we can program it so that when you activate your key, it'll turn that unit on. And so we're really getting out there ahead of it all. And same thing on the high-speed internet. What we were able to do through the rejuvenation was really boast the speed and the vast areas that we have as a property. Now all have wireless internet throughout, and it's really, there have just been so many significant upgrades, and just to do a single visit, you probably won't even get to see them all.
Well, it really does get better then, huh?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to share with our viewers at Front Doors, the amazing experiences that they get better at the Westin La Paloma. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.